Welcome to another ranking. Remember when I ranked every single Sonic game that I have ever played? Well, this one is different. I'm gonna rank every single Sonic game, not based on how the game is, but based on its soundtrack. Hell yeah, dude. Now this one, now we can all agree on this. Sonic games, for the most part, have the best soundtrack in gaming. Like, that's not even an unpopular opinion, that's just a fact. Matter of fact, yeah. Now, how about we get them tier lists going, huh? I don't know how to segue into this. For some reason, this is the first one. Sonic the Fighters. Here's the thing. Sonic the Fighters has a okay soundtrack. It's okay, I guess. Like, here's the thing. S rank is just perfect. A rank is amazing. B rank is good. C rank is decent. D rank is, well, not from okay to not good. I think Sonic the Fighters has an decent soundtrack. It's not fantastic, but like, it has some really good tracks, you know? Sonic and the Secret Rings. It has an decent soundtrack. Yeah, I was gonna give it an okay, but like, the more I thought about it, the more I was like, nah, this one has some decent tracks. Like, Levitated Ruin, I think it was called High and Broken. Let the Speed Mended. Even though the main theme is annoying as hell after a while, it's still a decent song, you know? And Unawakening Flow, I think that's how it's called. If you search on Google, Mustard Thrown Away, that's the first thing that will appear. I'm not even kidding. That's actually what happens. Here we go, the first S rank, baby. Sonic and the Black Knight. Hey, it's a top 3 for me in terms of soundtrack, okay? I love this soundtrack. Everything. The level themes are so good. The songs are like, so fantastic. With Me, Night of the Wind, Fight the Night, something about fire. I forgot the name of the song for now. Dude, Live Life. Frig, man, this soundtrack is like so good. Sonic Generations for the 3DS, not the HD version. No, I mean, not for now at least. I think it has a okay soundtrack. I'm sorry, I did not find this soundtrack to be particularly great. It was kind of mid. Sonic the Hedgehog 4, Episode 1. Oh, you already know where this is going. Bad soundtrack. It's so bad. It's not even a joke. It's fucking atrocious how bad the soundtrack is. Sonic Chronicles: The Dark Brotherhood. Oh boy. Another D tier. This one is somehow even worse than Sonic 4. How do you do this, man? How? I know it's a DS game, but that's not an excuse. Look at games like Sonic Rush Adventure, and Sonic Colors on the DS. Those games have really good soundtracks. This one, however, is so bad. It's not even good bad. It's so bad that it's just laughable. How do you fuck up soundtrack this bad? Like, come on, bruh. Sonic Mania Plus. Well, Mania and Plus. S rank. I'm not even kidding, dude. That soundtrack is T-Lopes. I know T-Lopes will not watch this video, but if he somehow, by some miracle, watches this video, I just want to say, man, I love your work. This is so good. You are a god among the Sonic fandom, dude. Love it. Love the soundtrack. Sonic Colors. Yeah, A rank. I think it's well, do I really want to no. S rank. That is another fantastic soundtrack, dude. Oh my god, it's not funny. It's really not funny how fucking awesome and energetic and fun the soundtrack is. Like, Reach for the Stars, it was annoying after a while, but dude, that oof. But I like the song either way, but it gets annoying a bit. But dude, the orchestrated rendition of Reach for the Stars, fantastic. Speak with Your Heart, bad song. I don't like that song. That's the only song in the whole soundtrack that I don't like. That speaks volumes to how good this soundtrack is. Sonic Triple Trouble. It has a decent soundtrack. I think it's decent. It's better than Secret Rings, that's for sure. Not better than the Fighters though, but it's better than Secret Rings. Sonic Advance. B. It fucks. It's really good. Kinda wish... I don't know what I was gonna say, but I like the soundtrack. Sonic Adventure. Baby, this one goes to A rank. Come on. This soundtrack has almost everything. It has fantastic level themes. It has great, well, mostly great songs. Unpopular opinion here, but I do not like Believe in Myself. Either version. I do not like Amy's theme, and oh my god, I can't believe I'm saying this, but I like Big's theme. Sonic Boom, Shattered Crystals. I don't remember this soundtrack. I don't remember anything about it, but like, I'll assume it's better than Sonic 4 and Sonic Chronicles. That's not saying much, but you know. Sonic Heroes, Sonic Heroes goes to A tier. Yeah, I don't like Sonic Heroes that much, but that soundtrack, god damn, it's so good. It's so good, dude. Sonic Forces. It has an okay soundtrack. Out of all the D tiers, it's the best out of them all. I still think it's kind of mid. Okay, not even mid. It has some good things, but it's mostly just mediocre, just like the game itself. Sonic Rush Adventure. Baby. This one's going on B tier, man. That's A tier, because this soundtrack is just that good. I think it's oof, man. It's beautiful. It's almost perfect, man. It's almost perfect. Finally, we're in the first game. Sonic the Hedgehog, the first one on Sega Genesis. Good. It's a B. I like Advance more a bit, but man, that one is so good. The Sonic one. Yeah, that's so good, dude. So good. Sonic Advance 2. Yeah, another B tier, honestly. I like it more than the first game. Just like, I like the game more than the first. And the soundtrack, I like it a bit more than the first as well. I don't know what to say, man. It's just that good. Sonic the Hedgehog 2. Honestly, yeah, B as well. I really like this one too. Yeah, I found it really fun, a fun soundtrack. Even though, yeah, it's not like the deepest thing ever, but like, come on, man, how could you not like this soundtrack? It's so good. Sonic Rush, the first. A rank. Like, come on, dude, it's so good. It's so good. My guy. Like, the level themes are so energetic. Dude, I think the composer was, I forgot his name, I'll post it here. This guy also composed the soundtrack for Jet Set Radio, and he did amazing for Sonic Rush and Sonic Rush Adventure. I love that guy. It's so good. Sonic R. Here's the thing, man. I love these songs, okay? So, like, it's going on high B. So good. I don't know how they do it. They don't fit the game at all. Like, they don't fit the they don't fit a racing game or a Sonic game for that matter, but they are so unironically good. I gotta, I just gotta, man. I gotta give it to them. Shadow the Hedgehog. Oh yeah. This one's going here. Right behind Sonic Generations on the 3DS. I do not like Shadow's soundtrack. It tries too hard to be edgy and it's laughable. Do not like it. Just like the game itself, I think it's low tier. Sonic Advance 3. Yeah, another good soundtrack. B tier. Yeah. Do you see a pattern with this? Like every single game here, there's more positive soundtracks than there are negatives. That just shows how consistent they are with their soundtracks. Sonic 3D Blast. Baby, this one's another good soundtrack, but I don't like it more than the advanced one. I like it more than the first game, but it's still a really good soundtrack. I really, 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 really recommend listening to it once in a while. Sonic the Hedgehog 3. I don't like it more than Sonic Rush, but I definitely think it's an A tier. Yeah, it's really good, man. It's really good. And since Sonic the Hedgehog 3 is here, I want to rank Sonic and Knuckles, and it's gonna go a little bit below Sonic 3, but I still think it's a really, really good soundtrack. I love the classic soundtrack, dude, and Sonic the Hedgehog 3 just has the best one, or, well, the second best. Sonic Unleashed. Oh man, it's so hard. Where do I go? Oh yeah, S tier. Like, is it even a question? This soundtrack is the best soundtrack in the entire franchise. It's so good. Like, wow, man, they really went this hard for a Sonic game, and it's not even the best one. Well, it is the best one, in my opinion. But, hey, I wonder which one is next. Oh yeah, Sonic CD! Guess what? This one goes to S rank. Actually, I like it more than Black Knight. Yeah. It's my second favorite soundtrack in the whole franchise. The Japanese version, because if it was the US version, it would go all the way to C. But since I'm going to do the Japanese one, S tier, fantastic. And you know what? You know what game is next? Sonic 06. Yep, over Sonic Heroes. I love this soundtrack, dude. It is... oh boy, it is so good. I love it. I love it. It's so good. Like, I can just go on. The level themes, the music for the cutscenes. Dude, the final boss theme, the songs, holy hell, the songs! Like His World, Dreams of Absolution, All Hail Shadow. Even My Fucking Destiny is a good song. How do you do this? Sonic Generations. Yeah, another great soundtrack. Better than Heroes in my opinion. The remix, yeah, this is a celebration for the Sonic franchise at the time for the 20th anniversary, and I think the soundtrack is so good and nobody talks about it, and it makes me so mad. It is so good. So good. I really recommend listening to the soundtrack because it's that good. Team Sonic Racing. Yeah, you know what? It's gonna be a B rank, baby. You know what? Yeah, high B as well, because oh man, that that soundtrack is really good. Like, the game itself is so mid, but the soundtrack itself, people should talk about that soundtrack. But since the game is so boring and so mediocre, nobody talks about it, and that's a shame. Sonic Blast. more like Sonic trash. Oh, this soundtrack is so bad. It's not even funny. It makes me want to die. And you know which soundtrack makes me kind of sad that it's kind of mid? Yeah, Sonic Spinball. It kind of makes me sad that it's on C rank. I don't like the game either, so like, oh man, that kind of hurts. Sonic Free Riders. You know what? Horrible game. Decent soundtrack. Yeah, decent soundtrack. I don't have much to say about it other than it's a decent soundtrack, I guess. I'm not really a big fan of it. Sonic Adventure 2. Oh, you already know where this is going. But I don't know if I like it more than Mania though. Nah, I like Mania a bit more. But yeah, this one goes to the S tier. Oh boy, this soundtrack fucks raw. Oh my god, everything is perfect. Like, even some songs that I didn't like Believe in Myself from SA1, I still don't like it in SA2. That's the only song I don't like in the whole game. I still think the soundtrack is fantastic, and it gave us one of the most iconic songs in the entire franchise, Live and Learn. Oh dude, Live and Learn is phenomenal, dude. It's so good. Sonic Boom Rise of Lyric. It is a boring soundtrack. I do not remember anything about it. Goes D tier. You know what? Sonic Chronicles has a better soundtrack because I at least remember it. Sonic Boom Rise of Lyric, more like Sonic Boom, you suck. Sonic Lost World. You know what? B, yeah, it is another banger. Like, yeah, that's the thing. Sonic games can be mediocre if they like, but like the songs are just that good, dude. Like, soundtrack carries the franchise. Sonic Riders. You know what? Another B tier. Yeah, here. No, here. Yeah, it's another B tier soundtrack. It's really good. Sonic Riders Zero Gravity. I like it more than Sonic Riders 1. So like, there it is. Bam, just boom, like bam. I don't even know what I'm saying. Boom, bam, bam. Sonic 4, Episode 2, Electric Boogaloo. You know, it's a bit better than Sonic Blast, but it's not better than Shadow the Hedgehog. You know why Shadow the Hedgehog? It's over Sonic 4 Episode 2. It's because it has Never Turn Back and I Am All of Me. If it wasn't for those two songs, I would actually consider it my least favorite soundtrack probably ever. Because I do not remember anything about the soundtrack. The only things I remember is it tries to be edgy, and it fails astronomically as that, you know. Sonic Chaos. What? Out of all the decent soundtracks, this is the least decent, but it's okay, I guess. I do not love it, but I do not hate it. I think it is a soundtrack that exists. It goes on the D tier because I do not remember anything about it as well. It's probably worse than Sonic 4 Episode 2. I don't know. Do I look like the kind of guy who would play Sonic 4 Episode 2 for the music? Or at all? No, man. No. Sonic Rivals. Oh, what? Decent soundtrack as well. I'm gonna give it a C plus. No. B. A B minus, yeah. Because now that I think about it, I like it more than Sonic the Fighters. Just a bit more. Just barely a bit more. Knuckles Chaotix, believe it or not, I haven't listened to that soundtrack because I haven't played the game. The only song I know about the game is the Walking Into Summer, I think it's called. Door Into Summer, something. It's something about summer, so like, That's how you know I know something about Knuckles Chaotix at least. Sonic, Boom, Fire and Ice. You know what? Out of all the D tiers, this one's probably the third best. That hurts a lot because Sonic Boom, Fire and Ice, it's sure a video game that exists of all time. Man, can I get a good soundtrack for once? Like, please. Oh, thank you. Sonic, Sega All-Stars Racing. Like that one, yeah, that one, this was a good one. This was a good one. Here, yeah. Yeah, man. That's a good one. Sonic Rivals 2. It is a bit better than Sonic Rivals 1. It is B. But it's probably the weakest B, actually, now that I think about it. Sonic and Sega All-Stars... What? Sonic and Sega... Wait. Sonic and All-Stars Racing Transform. Oh no, wait, what have I done? Here, yeah. Yeah, this one's really good. Gonna give it a B, but I don't know which... if to put it... Yeah, here. I think it's really good. That's the thing with Sonic soundtracks, man. They're just really good. Like, you don't know where to rank them. Here we go, Sonic Frontiers. Hell yeah, dude. You know where this is going. Ooh, actually, now that I think about that, I don't know if I like it. I don't know if to put it on very high A, because I like color sound. No, S rank. Yeah, now that I think about it, S rank. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck I was thinking to put it on A tier. No, now that I actually think about it, it's S rank. Those songs, dude. Those songs. Find Your Flame, Undefeatable, I'm Here, Vandalize. Break Through It All. Oh, those boss fight things. Oh man, those. Oh, dude, The End. The End has a fantastic final boss theme. Dude, this game fucks hard in the music department. You should really listen to it. It is so good. Now, here's the thing. I don't know if to really count this, but like, I kind of want to, even though they're not really traditional Sonic games, but I'm gonna count them anyway. Mario and Sonic games. What? I gotta, man, I gotta. The first Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games. You know what? A C tier soundtrack. I'm sorry to all the Mario and Sonic fans, but I'm more of a Winter Olympics guy. And speaking of Winter Olympics, Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Winter Games. Now that is a great soundtrack, and that's going on the A tier, baby. Dude, I'm not... How is this game soundtrack so good? How do they do it? I'm kind of jealous. I'm really jealous. And Mario and Sonic at the London 2012 Olympic Games. Yeah, this one also fucks hard. This one's going on the... You know what? No, A minus, cause like it's so good, but it's not better than most of these soundtracks that are down. Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Winter Games Sochi 2014. You know what? B minus, honest, actually. Yeah, B minus. I think it's another decent soundtrack. Yeah. How are these games soundtracks so good? And Mario and Sonic at the Rio 2016 Olympic Games. I feel like this one is the weakest out of all of them. Yeah, it's the weakest. Or no, actually it's the second weakest. Because the first Olympic Games it's honestly weaker than the other one. Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games 2020 Tokyo. You know what? It's kind of the third weakest in my opinion. Like, I don't remember much of the soundtrack. It's kind of unfortunate that out of every single Mario and Sonic soundtrack game, the only two good ones, or at least the only two great ones, are the 2012 Olympic Games and the Winter Games for the Wii. It's kind of unfortunate. I'm kind of done here. You know, I love these soundtracks. So I'm gonna here's my top 10 Sonic soundtracks. I did the same thing with the games, but now I'm doing it with the soundtracks. So number 1 is Unleashed, fantastic soundtrack. Sonic CD on 2nd place. 3rd place, Sonic and the Black Knight. 4th place, Sonic Mania / Sonic Mania Plus. Number 5, Sonic Adventure 2, fantastic. Number 6, Sonic Frontiers. Number 7, Sonic Colors. Number 8, Sonic Adventure. Number 9, Sonic 06. I cannot believe that, honestly. And number 10, Sonic Generations. Like, dude, with Sonic Heroes, barely didn't make it to the top 10, but it could have. Like, honestly, it's a good soundtrack, even if I don't like the game that much. And it should be proud that it's on number 11. Like, it could be worse. You could have been beaten by Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Winter Games, right, Sonic Rush Adventure? Thanks for watching this video. I know people don't ask my opinion, but I still wanted to give them to you. Now, if I am gonna do another tier list, what's it gonna be? Well, here's the thing. I'm not only gonna do Sonic tier list, I'm doing another big franchise. And since a movie about him is close to theaters, I feel like it is kind of warranted to do a tier list with him. You know, he's been Sonic's kind of rival, but now he's been playing some winter games with him. You know who I'm talking about. Next time, we're gonna talk about a tier list. We're gonna make a tier list about Sonic's old school rival, Super Mario, baby! I was really gonna say Sonic. I was gonna say Crash Bandicoot, but then I remember that Crash Bandicoot. You know, I didn't play much Crash Bandicoot. I played more. I'm sorry, Crash Bandicoot fans. I only played the trilogy and Crash of the Titans and Team Racing, and that's it. Yeah. Cue the music.